Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the Matthew V21688 studios on this Friday, February 13th, 2015. It's currently 9:48 p.m. where I live, even though it could be significantly later by the time I get this thing posted. But this actually marks a 1 year anniversary of something I started on my channel. And what it is those special kind of videos that I actually made for some of my local news anchors and news reporters that I see on my local news affiliates, KHON2, KITV4, Hawaii News Now. But lately I've been just going towards KITV4 because it's a lot of entertainment. You know me. And this was the first, she was the first one I ever did a video for 1 year ago. And that was after I found out that she has a birthday 4 days before me, and almost identical birthdays to my mother, because she's on the 12th, my mom is on the 13th, I'm on the 16th, and my dad's sister is on the 19th. And in fact, a couple of my mom's coworkers are on the one of my mom's coworkers is on the 14th, and her boss is on the 22nd, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, this is what I'm getting to right now. This is I know that the first one I did of this last year got a bit of kind of mixed reactions on it at first when somebody shared it with my favorite news anchor, that of course being Yunji de Nies, who this is going to be for. So I just want to say happy birthday to you, Yunji. I know at this time last year I didn't get to do this. Excuse me. And that was meet her. And I finally did that at Summit Fest 2014. And she instantly knew who I was after she walked in the elevator and she saw me. And I know that fellow 10 o'clock news anchor Kenny Choi was saying that they want to see a 2015 version, and I told him that, trust me, it's coming. Well, here it is. So I just want to say happy birthday, Yunji. She is been married since before 4th of July. And as far as things go, she is also the one who interviewed President Obama and President Bush. And I actually found out when I looked at her profile. And that's when I found out that she was also at a news station in New Orleans for a couple years. And I have been watching the 5, 6, and 10 news, like, practically religiously, per se, because I know that there are some reporters from KITV4 or anchors that I have seen, that I've watched through years. People like Paula Akana, Catherine Cruz, Pamela Young, Robert Kikaula, maybe to some extent Laura Yamada. Might I say, has probably gone through the most changes. Facially, anyway. Now she's pretty easy on the eyes. But really, I'm not trying to be a flirt at all. I mean, I'm just like saying, man, just some things that I've noticed. Well, the one thing but this isn't going to be on Laura Yamada or anybody else. It's just on Yunji de Nies. And that is that she's my favorite news anchor of all time. She and my all-time favorite weather girl, Moani Keala Nabarro, who I like to think of as one of the dynamic duos of KITV4, and Sterling and Laura Yamada being another on the morning show. But Yunji is my personal favorite because I guess it's safe to say that I kind of see her more on the news. I know Moani does weather and Yunji does regular news. And personally, I think Yunji's a great fit for the news. Even when she started joining the 5 o'clock show with Paula Akana. And I have to say, though, even through the years, that I really enjoy her Where You Live stories on, she did one on Manoa sometime last year, and one on Bravo's Restaurant too, just shortly after Moani did Jane's Fountain in Liliha, and then Yunji profiled Bravo's restaurant. But as far as other stories go from her, there's probably too many for me to list that I just don't have a personal favorite off the top of my head. But really, I'm not gonna lie. When I found out last year that Yunji de Nies' birthday is actually on February 12th, because I'd have bet money that she would have not had a February birthday. That's the thing. If she was on the 16th, I probably would have dropped to the floor. In complete shock, mind you. And now that I can say that I finally got to meet her at Summit Fest 2014 in October, I would like to say that went so well. I mean, I feel like I've got a good reputation with her. And I did also order her flowers for her birthday. And I did get a message from her on Facebook about it, telling me thanks. And and this is just basically me, but if you know me, if I want to do something nice for somebody, for a special friend, like how Yunji is to me, I'll do it. I don't care what people say. I'm doing it. Because I didn't really want to let it go unnoticed like last year when I started with these kinds of videos. But anyways, I have to say that one of my personal favorite stories from her have got to be on the profiles on the candidates for the gubernatorial run, I believe. And even when she and Paula Akana covered the Hurricane Iselle back in August, and even the election coverage over the on voting day, November 3rd, which actually turned out to be my grandpa's birthday, the weekend of my grandpa's birthday anyway. And anytime she's not in the newsroom, I try not to think about it, even though it kind of does make me grow a little fonder of it, just to, not in like a bad way, but kind of like, I hope she comes back soon. But, you know me, I try to like, not think about it, just tell myself, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I've had a good day so far. I think the only time where I really could have probably used some of Yunji's charm to kind of cheer me up is probably when I lost my Auntie Catherine over Labor Day weekend last September. And I can say that the feeling in my house that day was super mixed, to say the least. I'm kind of getting off the scope here. I have to say, though, that my personal favorite story from Yunji was the Where You Live piece on Manoa, and even her piece on Bravo's restaurant. And even when I finally got the chance to meet her too, I did even give her a present, some floral earrings that I gave her when I was at Cool Kailua Nights. And nonetheless, she liked them. Just like with the flowers that I sent her. So, and I will definitely be watching. I have to say KITV4 is probably the king of entertainment. And it's actually got me thinking about working for them someday. Just going from their quote, number one fan, unquote. Number one viewer, rather. I like to say that I like to kind of agree, but I also kind of like to call myself a fan. And I have been on Yunji's good side and even getting some tweets from her on what the others thought of when I sent her those flowers. in the mail, and I even sent her a few cards too, telling. Just one was actually last July when she got married, and I did send her flowers for her birthday. But but this tweet right here from her, this conversation actually kind of left me psychologically mixed because, or maybe mentally mixed because, I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of it, but I'll show it to you. Anyways, let me get this thing up. And that was when I asked her what Paula Akana and Moani Kealanabaro and all the others thought of the flowers I sent her. This is what she said. Kenny was certainly the most envious. And when I replied back, I was like, oh, I wouldn't have picked Kenny for being envious. And then when he left this tweet, I was like, oh, I could do that. And then this is what Yunji said. Don't do it. Kenny Choi is not worthy. And then Kenny reacted back saying, take those flowers back and give them to the nicer anchor. And I will say this, Kenny, I am anxious to kind of meet you. I am pretty anxious to meet you, and since you're one of my favorites, and I know that it's already 10 o'clock right now, I should probably be tuning into the news right now, so I'll get this up as soon as I can. And so I want to just say to Yunji, happy birthday to you. I'm really glad you like the flowers I sent you. I do it again too, just like with this video. And I will do videos for some of the upcoming some birthdays for the upcoming newscasters like Brenton Awa, Kenny Choi, Robert Kikala. And I will do them when I can. Last year I kind of got a little sidetracked from my school, but I think I should be able to do some this year. And I will see you guys for my next video. And I want to say happy birthday to you, Yunji, and I really hope that I'll run into you again in person. I had a great time meeting you at Summit, and I sure would like to meet you again. So happy birthday again, and I'll see you guys for my next video.